So the big question is this: how are marketers like us, who don't cut corners and rely on hype-filled, black hat, scammy marketing, who are always focused on providing value first and over-delivering for our customers with every single purchase they make, how do we market our products and services in a way that allows us to get our message out into the world, dominate the competition, and create a lifestyle of freedom and abundance without sacrificing sales and profit? That's the riddle, and on this show, you'll find the answer. Hey, my name's Misha Wilson, and welcome to Marketing with Misha.
What is going on, everyone? Misha Wilson here, coming at you on another beautiful Monday from the sunny island of Maui, Hawaii. Let me know what your name is and where you're coming in from. Today I want to talk about a really important topic, at least in my opinion, something that I've built my business around, and a question and kind of a conversation that I had last week with a mentor around the topic of why high ticket, all right? Why high ticket mentorship packages are available, why, premium value selections for you to go ahead and invest in, how they help you, the mindset shift, the paradigm shift that they help people to make, and what I've seen in the industry over the course of the last, 5, almost 6 years now, 6 years in the marketplace. So as always, if you guys get value, don't forget to comment, like, heart, and share, and subscribe. And with that said, I'll go ahead and dive right in. So I know last week I talked a little bit about connecting with an old mentor and talking with my mentor for a while on the business, state of the business, how everything was going, etc. And our packages, our offers, our mentorship programs, what we sell, how we sell it, etc. And one of the things I kind of talked about for a moment was, something that I'll just be totally honest about. One thing that I really wish I could find a solution for, that I haven't been able to find a solution for quite yet, is just allowing some of our people to follow the steps that we put in front of them in a more systematic way so that they can produce the kind of results that they can produce, because I absolutely know that they're capable of producing them. And some of it's, me not having exactly everything optimized. We're always getting better as a company. A lot of it is marketplace noise, right? Someone will purchase something from us. They'll start going through a higher ticket program, a mentorship program, and they'll get distracted by the next shiny object, the next thing that launches, the next system that they think that they can promote and kind of make money easier, right? Some of it is oftentimes leaders actually kind of interfering with the process, only meaning well with a very, very, very positive intent, but still ending up causing more and more confusion because a customer will invest in one of our programs, and while they're going through the program and I'm telling them what to do, that I know drives results. We'll also have customers listening to, let's say a top affiliate, and the top affiliate strategy is totally contradictory to the strategy that I'm teaching. And that whole thing, that whole debacle just creates confusion and overwhelm. And there's all those different things, right? And one of the things that I kind of mentioned was, sometimes I wish that people would just totally stick to the one program for a while, because I absolutely know that we could help more people. And for any of you guys who know me personally, if you've been to a workshop, if you've been to an event, if we've hung out in person, you guys know that I have the best intent, that I always care for our customers, that I always try to provide as much value as humanly possible each and every single time we work with our customer. And at the end of the day, the thing that makes me feel the best, Sean Johnson very recently posted a comment on Facebook about how he just paid off his mortgage with some of the strategies that we shared with him, due to a lot of the strategies that we helped him to implement, due to the mentorship, due to the programs, and some of the content in the boot camp. And I know he's worked other places as well, and he's learned stuff from other amazing marketers as well. But those are the types of things that light me up and get me so excited and make me want to, go out, make the program better, and invest more time in the program, more energy in making it better, and optimize it even further to the hilt. And I absolutely live for that, right? But at the same time, there's no getting around the fact that people fail in our industry, right? And a high percentage of people fail. And I already named a bunch of the different reasons that we just talked about. But the truth is that the success rate is not super high in our industry. And so some people kind of use it as a, well, if the success rate isn't super high, there shouldn't be high ticket. Because obviously if someone invests more in their business, if someone invests more in a program, there's, inherently higher risk because they're investing more. If they don't see success, well, they can lose more. Here's why I'm a firm believer in high ticket. And this is actually what I talk to my mentor about and what I share with people when we have that conversation. I have never seen, ever, and this is, I've been at it for 6 years. I've seen tens of thousands of people come and go. I've seen people go on and create massive success. I've seen people leapfrog me and take their business to, heights beyond what I imagined them to do as a possibility. I've seen people get started and have all of, when you look at someone and say, this person has what it takes to create success, I've seen that person get started and then not do anything and not follow through or not produce any level of result, all right? So I have seen it all, from my perspective at least. But the one thing that I have never seen in the marketplace, never, ever, ever seen it, is someone go on and create a big, strong, powerful business without investing in a higher ticket program, without getting started at a higher ticket level of mentorship with the actual person who they're trying to follow. I have never seen someone sign up for a $19 program and go on and build $1 million business. I've never seen someone sign up for a $67, a $97, a $297, a $2,000 program and take the information in it and go on and create success. And here's the primary reason why. All right. And it's not actually due to the programs not being good. It's not actually due to the programs not helping. It's not actually due to, the programs holding stuff back. Yes, absolutely. When you get the higher level of mentorship, when you work with a mentor in person, when you have them look over your shoulder and say, change this, tweak this, optimize this, etc. And as always, give me comments, likes, hearts, and shares. If you guys are getting value, let me know with a quick 1 in the comments box if you guys are getting value. But when you have someone who is a mentor helping you on that level, it absolutely does bring, much more value and allows you to hit your goals that much more quickly. But what I've found from working with people, the biggest thing about investing in a coaching program, from my own personal experience, the biggest thing about when someone makes that decision to invest in a higher ticket coaching program and kind of the unspoken benefit of that thing is that when you make that investment, your entire paradigm shifts about how you view your business. When you make that commitment, your entire paradigm about what your business is, how your business, how you prioritize your business, how you look at your business, how you approach your business, everything changes because you have true, real skin in the game. All right. Now, I'm not saying everyone with skin in the game ends up succeeding, but I've never seen someone without skin in the game, go on and build a really big business. Because the minute that you invest in that program, the minute that you take out your credit card, however you pay for it and get started with that higher ticket program, is the minute that you have truly bought into the idea that you can do this. Is the minute that you truly, put all your chips on the table and fully invest yourself in the process. It's the minute that you actually tell yourself that I think I can do this to this level, and therefore give yourself the ability to lots of times move forward and get out of your own way. And usually it's the minute that you start to take things a whole hell of a lot more seriously. All right. I know in my own personal journey, my business was kind of, flatlined. And the first time I had my first big breakthrough was when I invested in, I think, a $7,000 or $8,000 coaching program. And very quickly after that, I had my first breakthrough. I then invested again in another $10,000 program and very quickly got my business to the 6-figure mark. I then invested in a $30,000 program. And in me investing in that $30,000 program, I was so much more invested into the actual result of my business because it was no longer a hobby. It was no longer something that I looked at as something to do in my free time. It was no longer something that I approached with anything less than a hyper-aggressive, business-like focus and mentality, which is the only way that you can get from point A to point B and to produce the result that you're looking to produce. And the truth of the matter is that when you invest into that program, when you purchase a high ticket coaching program, when you get started with a mentorship program that is, the prices I mentioned, a higher ticket, 10, 15, 25,000, 50,000. I've spent that much to get started with a mentorship program. When you do that, you're not actually paying for the program. You are in theory, you are paying for the program because you pay it, then you get to go to the program. But more than anything else, what you're truly kind of investing in is you're investing in the fact that this is your business and I'm willing to put this much on the line, and therefore I'm fully and wholeheartedly committed to this process. And every single time you invest again, every single time you make that decision again. So for all of you guys out there, it's not a process that just stops. I still invest very regularly. I've seen many of our top earners get to a certain part or peak in their business that they can't necessarily get over, and then they stop investing. They stop looking for that next person. They stop getting coaching. They stop getting mentorship. They stop listening to the advice, and they get capped out. All right. And some of it absolutely is that they stop listening, that they stop taking directions, that sometimes ego comes into play, right? And sometimes people get a little bit too big for their britches, thinking that they know everything. And one of the advantages that I have is that I constantly think that I know nothing. And so I'm always looking to better myself. But in the same breath, a lot of it is that, again, when you buy in at that higher level and when you do it consistently, you're consistently almost buying your own business, because every commitment that you make at that higher level, you're buying into your own business. And so the more you buy into your own business, the more you invest in that business, the more that you're fully dedicated to that business, the more that you're fully committed to that business, the more that you buy in at a higher level, common sense just says you have a higher probability and a higher likelihood of seeing success with that business. And that to me is personally, look, I could not have succeeded in my journey if I didn't get, the in-person hands-on help. And I'm a firm believer of that. And I would not be where I am today by any stretch of the imagination if I didn't actually get that extra level of mentorship. But at the same time, looking back, before I ever got to those workshops, before I ever attended the workshops, before I ever got the over-the-shoulder help, my business was impacted so greatly just by the simple act of taking out my credit card and investing in that program, because the minute that I did, I bought in at a whole new level. And so look, I'm not saying that everyone will succeed with high ticket. I'm absolutely a believer of the 80-20 rule, and then usually there's another 20% within the 20%. So usually it comes out to more like a 4% rule, where 4% of people do really well. Usually 20% of people can kind of produce some level of result, but 4% of people will go above and beyond and do really well. And I know, the truth of the matter is that usually no matter what you do, actually always, no matter what you do, you're not necessarily going to change those numbers, all right? You can try everything that you possibly can. You can break your back. You can try to, add in more components, add in more value, provide more value. No one to date has been able to change those numbers. And while it's your duty as a mentor to absolutely try to change those numbers, provide more value, to go above and beyond, to always add more value, to always add more support, to always add a better experience, to always make the experience overall better. If you're selling something, you should always be looking to improve it. And that's what we've done here with all of our programs. We're always improving them. But at the end of the day, usually the numbers kind of tend to pan out with the 80-20 and with the 80-20 within the 80-20. But with that said, I have never seen someone go on and succeed at a big level without investing in a higher ticket. Those 4% of people, or even those 20% of people, they have all invested in that higher thing. And the hidden benefit, the reason behind what I personally believe is kind of the most valuable part of a higher ticket mentorship program is the act of purchasing and buying in, the paradigm shift towards how you view your business and the relationship that you have with your business and how it adjusts and alters when you're wholeheartedly committed. And if you talk to any top earner and you ask them, what was the turning point? Oftentimes, they found a mentor, they got way out of their comfort zone, they got freaked out about making a big investment, they made that big investment anyway, And then things started to change. And it's absolutely partly to do with a mentor, but it's also absolutely partly to do with the simple fact that they got freaked out. They, looked at this thing that looked like this insurmountable mountain to climb, the investment to make, right? They invested in any way. They fully bought into their business, and based on the fact that they fully bought in, it allows them to take their business to the next level and beyond. So, no, do I think everyone who invests in a high ticket mentorship program is going to see success? No, absolutely not. I would never say that. Results will always vary. Results not guaranteed. All the legal stuff, absolutely true. Results will always vary. On the flip side, I have never seen someone not invest in one of those programs and go on to create massive success. And so understand there's always, a pro and a con. There's always risk in a business. There's always potential for loss in anything that you do. I've lost money in my business time in and time out, right? Over and over and over again. I try not to lose money the same time or the same way over and over and over again, but I've made plenty of mistakes. There's always risk. But at the end of the day, in my mindset, why high ticket is so valuable is the very simple fact that when you invest in that thing, more than anything, you're investing and buying into your own business. And the only way to ultimately have success is if you're 100% bought into your business, 100% bought into your vision, 100% bought into your mission, and 100% all in on the life, the lifestyle, the path that you're trying to walk down. So that's my message for the day. As always, don't forget to comment, like, heart, and share if you guys got value. Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead, click that little subscribe button somewhere around there. And until next time, I hope you got a ton of value. Over and out.